limping up a half a car length or more. Here comes Wayne Locklear. He'll power to the number 2 spot. Yulin's a sitting duck, and they're 3 wide off of turn 4. In the middle comes Pruitt. And like that, Yulin got slung like a rag doll from second to fifth, and there's contact. Pruitt goes spinning, scampers up the racetrack, misses as the car of Yulin and also Milligan's car, and the caution will come out over the speedway. Trouble again in turn number 1 and 2. Caution is out. Milligan's car on pit road. Might have possibly cut down a tire, maybe some damage on his machine. They were fighting and clawing for that second position, third, fourth, and fifth. All of a sudden got shuffled to the back was that 72 of Justin Yulin. And Yulin says, I'll have none of it. He got pinched in on the outside lane. Everybody started slamming and bamming and thank you, mammon, off the corner, off of 4. Contact was ensued, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, went the car number 4 spinning off of the corner into 1. Collected also was Travis Truitt, and a great piece of driving by Toby Milligan in 31, who possibly might have some damage because he's on pit road in turn 2 of the infield. Looks like they're jacking up the left side of that car right now for Toby Milligan in the 31 machine, and also a great save by car number 72 of Justin Yulin, being able to make some quick moves after being scraped up the racetrack. He got shuffled out of the pack, just like you would see at a draft in Daytona or Talladega. It happened here at Dillion. He got shuffled up to the outside, and like clockwork, everybody came powering down on the bottom and cleared him. And the end result was the 4 car of Travis Truitt spinning. We go under yellow flag conditions. We'll take radio timeout from Dillion Motor Speedway. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ Energy Drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
The field has been giving the 1-to-go indication. They're getting ready to come back for a restart now off of turn number 4. Welcome back to Community Radio Network's flag-to-flag coverage of the Southern Vintage Nationals. After radio timeout, 14 laps in of 50, green flag goes back in the air here at Dillion Motor Speedway. Well, on the restart, it's going to be Michael Cooper. He'll jump out back to the early lead. They'll lead, scampering up the racetrack. Again comes Wayne Locklear. Shades of what happened to Yulin's car. But now Locklear says, I'll not be denied. He powers back to the outside, back to the bottom. He'll slither and take away the number 3 spot one more time, clearing the machine as Truitt's damage number 4 as they go to turn 3. Yulin's car will power up with him. There's your top 5. They come across the line. It's Michael Cooper. Pretty little Ricky trying to get back in the dogfight. He sits in second spot after cutting down a tire in the early going. Wayne Locklear, his family King, right there in third. And then you got Pruitt that just brought out the last caution flag. He sits in fourth. Fifth is Yulin off turn 4. 17 in of 50. Trouble! Hold on! Right on the front straightaway, spinning. 360, 180 and more. 34. Slamming on the brakes is the 32 of Jacob Williams. He gets on the binders quickly to miss the spinning blue Chevrolet number 1 of Larry Mullis. And Larry Mullis spins off turn 4 on the front straightaway, and the caution's out for the 4th time. A great piece of driving as Ron Barfield is reiterating over public address to the fans as well as the car number 1 of Larry Mullis went for a spin, and in the process of spinning did one fantastic job to avoid missing the retaining wall, missing any other cars, and avoid damage on that car number 1. A phenomenal job by the driver of that car number 1 machine. Doing a great job, Ron Barfield. As you said, the number 1 car of Larry Mullis, missing cars, missing retaining walls, missing everything in his path. And now he just needs to get a push to get back refired again, and he should go right back into the race. Car gets the push. He is going the wrong way. He'll get turned back in the right direction, and we'll get ready to go back to racing here in just a moment. Working completion of our 4th caution. Working completion of our 4th caution, and out in front is still the car number 12 of Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper leads the way, coming back after cutting down a tire in the early going. Little Ricky Locklear has moved himself into the number 2 position, so little Ricky Locklear sits in that number 2 spot. Sitting up to 3rd now is going to be Wayne Locklear in the 28, followed by some damage on the number 4 car's spoiler and the rear end of Travis Truett's machine. They'll set him up for the double file restart. Justin Yulin will go to the inside of row number 3. To the outside is Toby Milligan, followed by the other cars out there, including Gene McDonald in 99. He stayed out of harm's way today, out of trouble. The 1 car, Larry Mullis, that just put us under caution, and the 32, a lap down of Jacob Williams. They'll make their way to the firing line off of turn 4. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back to green here at Dillion. So the restart goes on. On the jump, it's Cooper. Cooper, Locklear, here comes Pruitt up on the outside lane. He'll size up now Wayne Locklear's machine as they'll battle off turn 4. Locklear's car pinched down to the bottom. Pruitt's car is there as well. Pruitt will size him up as they dive back into turn number 1. Wayne Locklear powers to the inside. He'll make a move now to the bottom. Here's Wayne Locklear on Pruitt's machine. They'll fan back out door to door in 3. Exiting off turn 4 now. Here comes Locklear. He'll clear Pruitt's car. Shades of what we saw the last go around when Pruitt went spinning off 4. He'll try to the outside lane one more time on the restart in 2. Turn 2 to the back straightaway, and it's still going to be Pruitt now, making the outside lane work to this time in his advantage. He'll carry Yulin with him to the bottom. He'll now close in on Wayne Locklear, who still sits in 3rd. They'll come to the line, full speed, back to turn 1, with still Michael Cooper out in front. Cooper leads the way. Now Justin Yulin, he'll pounce out of position now from the 5th position. He'll look for Pruitt's spot to look for 4th. He's on his inside now, trying to carry a wingman with him of Milligan. And they'll come off of turn 4. Milligan thinks better. He wants more than what Yulin's got to offer. He'll power to the bottom and try to clear Yulin and leave him hung out like a rag doll. Now those 2 cars lose ground. The machine of Pruitt in 4th as it's still Cooper leading off turn 4. 21 laps in of 50. Out in front, Michael Cooper leading the way. Michael Cooper, pretty little Ricky Locklear in the number 2 spot. Wayne Locklear is 3rd. Pruitt is in 4th. Justin Yulin, your top 5. We're almost ready to come to halfway.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show is sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
No change in the top 5 as it stands, and they come to halfway this time by as well. Cross sticks are in the air. 25 in, 25 to go. Michael Cooper leads the way in that number 12 car. Now, Wayne Locklear has moved his way to the number 2 spot. Ricky Locklear has fell back to 3rd. Flip-flop those positions now for 2nd and 3rd. The number 4 car of Travis Truitt has moved to 4th, and Justin Hewlin stands in the top 5 as it stands right now, 26 laps in, 24 to go in this 50-lap event for $1,000 to win in the AR Challenger Division here on this Saturday afternoon. From Dillion Motor Speedway, this is CRN, the Community Radio Network.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
$30 laps on the board now, 20 laps remaining. A couple of antsy moments a few laps ago when we were in radio timeout as the machine of Travis Truitt battling heavy with Justin Hewlin and also pretty little Ricky Locklear in the mix as well. Now they'll fan back out single file. Well, that goes on. Larry Mullis about tags the outside wall right in front of your leader in the 1 car. Wicked half spin, kept it going. Dirt tracked it for a moment, if you want to call it that. And now the leader, Michael Cooper's in his mist in the back straightaway going to 3. Cooper will clear that lap car of cleared the lap car. Cooper in the 28 of Locklear wheel. As that number 1 of Larry Mullis. Problems on his car, off the pace. Giving us a scare just a moment ago. Finally fishtailed, corrected, got back going again, but in the process, he is still off the pace now as they come across the start-finish line, and they'll come to 15 to go next time by. 15 laps remaining here for the Challenger Division 50-lap feature. Here at Dillion Motor Speedway, still out in front is Michael Cooper. Wayne Locklear closing in that number 2 spot of the 28 machine. Sitting in 3rd is Pretty Little Ricky. After cutting down a tire in the early going, he sits 3rd. Travis Truitt is 4th, and Justin Hewlin your top 5. Another driver that had issues early when the tire went down. In the late caution, Toby Milligan has now climbed his way back to the number 5 position as they hit their way to the back straightaway, now working lap 36 of 50. Working 13 to go this time by as here comes your leader, Cooper, across the stripe. Another lap remains. Here comes now the 32 under attack by Truitt. Truitt will power to the outside lane of him. He'll carry now the 32 of Jacob Williams with him. Williams will go to the bottom of the racetrack. Hewlin's got nowhere to go. They'll battle side by side. Travis Truitt will now clear those 2 cars and make his likes now running down little Ricky Locklear as they come across the stripe. 12 laps remaining, 38 on the board, and still out in front, it's still Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper leading the way. Wayne Locklear is closing in, though, fast. Drivers are used to running under the lights on the nighttime circuit. This race is in the dead of day, just after 4:30 Eastern time. The sun is beaming over this beautiful 4/10 mile high bank track here in Dillon, South Carolina. And they'll come to the line. 10 laps to go. New leader, Wayne Locklear, clears around Michael Cooper, and he'll take the top spot. And he takes the lead off of turn 2 to the back straightaway. Wayne Locklear to the number 1 position. Michael Cooper's got to shake off the cobwebs and stick it to the bottom to make a move on the Locklear's machine. Locklear to the lead. Cooper falling back to 2nd. Another Locklear sitting up in 3rd as they come across the line. Locklear, Cooper, Locklear. Then you got another battle between Pruitt and Yulin reeling each other in for that spot. There's your top three. They come to the line, and it'll be 8 laps to go this time by. Oh, back straightaway. Problems back straightaway. Trouble in turn number 3. And the caution's got to come out. Toby Milligan's in trouble. Yellow flag.